Hi, my name is Danny B. I'm what you would call a NASCAR YouTuber. I make a lot of videos mainly about NASCAR. Likewise, I like to travel to a lot of NASCAR races as it's a good way to explore the world. I do this with my wife Claudia. Me and her are both huge NASCAR fans, and we love having the opportunity to travel and experience new things. Funny enough, we're from a little place called Hendersonville, Tennessee. This is also the hometown of a very popular YouTube couple that you may have heard of before, Kara and Nate, a couple who travels all over the United States now after once traveling to over 100 countries. Like them, Claudia and I love to go out and have our own adventures, NASCAR being the main reason to get us outside. In this video, we're going to be showing you our full experience camping at the Atlanta Motor Speedway for the weekend of the March 2022 Folds of Honor QuikTrip 500 race weekend. Special thanks to the folks of Atlanta Motor Speedway for allowing us the great opportunity to experience this for the first time. We've been traveling to a lot of races over the last few years, but never once had we set up our camping setup before at a NASCAR race. We like to camp in our Napier truck tent in the back of my Chevrolet Silverado. It's a very unique experience. It gets us up off the ground, and it gets us away to not really feel like we're camping in a tent. You know, in a lot of ways, it's very similar to having our own little mobile RV. And, you know, with a little bit of team effort between Claudia and I, we can get our camping set up in no time. This tent is very easy to just throw up into the back of the pickup truck, put the rain fly up onto it. We now have a great air mattress that we simply just blow up, and it conforms to the shape of our pickup bed truck. And I really like that. It's really comfortable too to lay on. You know, it's really the best setup that we have had for traveling to NASCAR races in quite some time. Well, anyways, that's enough intro from us. If you are new to our channel, maybe you'll want to check out some of our other adventures. We've been to a lot of other races, and there's a lot more of these race vlogs on the channel that you might want to check out if you haven't seen before. Anyways, hey, glad you're here for our adventure. Enjoy the rest of this video as we continue to get our camping set up. We have some nice lights going up here in our blue tent. We got the racing flag set up. Zip up the tent, we're good to go. Now this right here was a view that was hard to beat. Unzipping the tent, and the first thing you see is nothing but NASCAR racetrack. You get out, and the community is alive and well. Our neighbors came over to chat with us a little bit, want to know a little bit about our tent setup that we had. They talked about theirs, we shook hands, great to meet them. Then as we progressed our day, Claudia and I started preparing our breakfast for the day. A little monkey bread recipe that she had found looking on Pinterest, and overall, I think the setup for it went pretty well. Well, we'll get to how the recipe turned out in a little bit. That's another discussion for another time. But overall, this was really nice. You know, the weather wasn't too cold this morning, and we were just, enjoying the nice breeze, getting our breakfast recipe set up. I opened up the new can of propane, put it into our grill, turned it on, and we were pretty much ready to get the breakfast going after that. I did have a little accident there though, where the pan flew away, but I got it. Okay, can they see us okay?
Good morning.
Hey, welcome to Atlanta Motor Speedway. We got into our campsite last night about midnight.
I think we got parked around 11:30, and then we had to set everything up. There was tents, air mattress, lights,
The whole 9
canopy,
yards.
flags. Of course, we're at a NASCAR track. Got to get that. Represent our favorite driver. Of course, he had to get Bowman on the top.
Well, he won last,
So I think that's going to be our new way to decide whose flag gets to go on top. So
whoever wins last, their flag gets to go on top.
fair enough. So we just spent our first night at a NASCAR track. How was your experience?
Well, it rained all day yesterday, so the on-track activity was canceled yesterday, so we're going to see practice today. But that meant that it was very muddy in here. I was kind of chatting with some of the people camping in here, and they kind of complained that, you know, Atlanta Motor Speedway's new drainage system that they put in here kind of filtered that water more in here to the infield.
Oh gosh, yeah.
So it's made it from a lot more of a muddy mess than it might have been in years past, it sounds like.
Thankfully, we were coming in a pickup truck, so it wasn't too bad going through the grass.
We about got stuck one time going through this one area, but we made it because we got a big, powerful V8 that pulled us out.
The camping, it was really neat. You know, the temperature-wise, it wasn't too bad until probably about 4 a.m. It got really cold. But yeah, when we pulled in, it was probably, like I said, around midnight, and just people were drinking, having fun, music. I mean, it should have been close to quiet hours, but it seemed like it was a party, and just, you know, not too crazy, but...
We were worried about our air pump for our air mattress making a lot of noise, but it didn't matter. There was other people making noise.
It seems like people just want to, you know, are just very friendly and just like, hey, how's it going? You know, because we all have this common interest. So
yeah, everyone here has been very inviting and very welcoming here so far.
It's just so neat if we move all the way, just like that's.
We have an open view of the track right here.
Of turn 4. So I was kind of joked. I said if I slept long enough, I could wake up to the sound of race cars, because on-track action starts at 10:40 this morning.
So that's in about like what, 3 hours?
Yeah. So we're gonna fix breakfast, go get our media passes, and yeah, go from there. So we are trying to make this new recipe I found that we can make on the grill, apple monkey bread. So it's essentially just like cinnamon rolls that has apples on it, brown sugar, cinnamon. So right now I've got all the cinnamon rolls diced up and shook and cinnamon sugar. Brown sugar's the next step. And then Daniel's heating up the butter to melt the butter on there. And so then we've got apples cut up. And so we're gonna see how this tastes. It says it's gonna take about 40 minutes on the grill. So we'll try to be getting ready during then, so then we're ready to go here soon.
Nothing beats the sound of air titans in the morning after a rainy day at the racetrack. So that's a good sign that the weather's good today. We're drying the track off. Lots of on-track activity today. 3 practice sessions, 2 races. Busy Saturday here at the racetrack. Meanwhile, currently a busy day on the Coleman Grill. Look at that steam coming off that. Monkey bread coming together real nice. Our recipe said that this monkey bread needed about 35 to 40 minutes. Well, it didn't even reach 35 minutes, and this happened. Kind of got a little too done on the sides here. Maybe I should have reduced the heat a little bit. But the middle looks good, so they're still good enough to eat. Claudia Baldwin coming back. Oh gosh, here she comes. Oh no. Oh, she's getting closer. Ah.
More sugar. All right, you ready to see how this tastes?
Yeah, let's try out our breakfast.
What'd you think? I was a little yummy with a spoon. I think because I scooped it out and then ate it.
I don't know exactly, but it's pretty good.
Yeah. So it's about 10 o'clock, just waiting on Daniel to finish up getting ready. We will do the matching look today. We got these Nike pullovers made. A lady local, literally down the street from us, runs a company and it orders a lot of things. So we got the DannyBTalks YouTube look going on. So yeah, this is a great spot we've got. It's from 3 into 4. We're gonna have media passes, so we won't be actually watching from this spot, but I'll just give you an idea what we're dealing with. From my chair right here at our campsite, this is 3, and then it's going all the way around to 4. Like, just think, I could just be sitting here and watch the race while the view is just awesome. Missing some campers and campsites, so that's probably what aids in the nice view, but this is really cool. Like I said, just waiting on Daniel to finish up getting ready, then we're gonna go ahead and get those passes and kind of get on with our day and start doing some NASCAR action. I told you we'd have the matching look today.
Yep, no Alex Bowman, no Chase Elliott. We're strictly a little bit professional. We're doing a little bit of media work here today, so we got these nice DannyBTalks apparel done up. Found some polos we liked, found some pullovers we liked, and there's a great lady who lives right down the road from us named Cindy, who was able to do these embroidery for us.
It's funny, I literally already said this. I vlogged myself and I had already mentioned it, so double shout out to her.
Ready to head to get our media passes and get some work done. This is kind of, weird, but we've seen normal NASCAR tires in years past, but here's our first time seeing one of the new ones up close.
Obviously we know that it has shrunk down in, I guess, depth.
But it still looks like the same size.
Yeah, but the rim is a lot smaller. Well, I guess the rim, I don't know. I can't talk words.
It's just interesting seeing it in person now.
It's just a lot thinner, and that's a lot bigger, and then especially with the one logo.
But yeah, it still looks like a NASCAR racing tire to me. So, got our passes, and we're gonna do some work here. Going around, truck series practice about to begin. As you can see behind me, the trucks are heading out right now for practice. There goes the 23, Grant Henfinger heading out. More coming in behind me, they're getting ready to do practice here. We're gonna get a good view of practice right here and watch it for a little bit.
Truck Series practice gave us a lot of views to check out immediately there on the first day at Atlanta Motor Speedway. We watched them all line up and roll out of the pits, didn't know what to expect, but it wouldn't take long for us to find out as they hit the track, and, well, we didn't see the pack racing we expected at first, but, Hey, go check out this guy's channel. This is Noah Lewis. He is a reporter. He's always putting up great interviews after races. If you want to check out that kind of content, go check out Noah's channel. It was so good to see him. And as the trucks continued to roll on out, we just sat back and enjoyed the views. It was really good just chilling out, watching the trucks go by, and really getting a feel for what the new Atlanta Motor Speedway was all about. After we checked out the Truck Series for a little bit, we decided to take a walk into the Cup Series garage, and you never know what to expect when you're in there. You always got to keep your head on a swivel because you never know when Joey Logano's team will start pushing the car out as you was just walking through there. It's nice just to check out all these things that you just don't get to see from watching the races on TV. I tell you what, I'm so grateful to have the opportunity to just get to walk around the garage area. As a lifelong fan, it's good to see this kind of stuff in person. It's experiences like this that you will never forget, and you really do get to make a lot of great friends along the way. Like this guy right here, Mamba Smith. If you're on Twitter, you might see this guy a lot. He's such a great guy. And then also there's guys like this. This is Elijah Burke. You might know him as the famous NASCAR graduate who went on to work for Chip Ganassi Racing, and now he's working for the folks over at Roush Fenway Keselowski Racing. Happy to see he's finding a lot of success in the NASCAR industry.
All right, behind me we got that 25 truck of Matt DiBenedetto. He actually got second in practice today. I was not expecting that much speed out of 25 today, so I'm not opposed to seeing a Matt DiBenedetto win. We've come close to seeing it in the past here on my YouTube channel, trips to Bristol and Talladega. I would not be opposed to seeing Matt DiBenedetto go to victory lane, but good speed out of 25 truck. It's good to see.
As we get you set here to watch some Xfinity Series and Cup Series practice, I'd like to introduce you to another good friend of mine within the media area. This is Steven Toronto of CBS Sports. He's their NASCAR reporter, and he has been one of the nicest guys to talk to me within the media area in my short time kind of breaking into it myself. Steven is a phenomenal guy, great writer, and just overall good person. He's reached out to me with open arms, and I appreciate his generosity, and it's so good to make really kind of a good first friend there within the media industry. I don't want to say first friend. I have a lot of nice friends within there now, but he was one of the first, what I call the big guys from a big corporation that really befriended me. He was familiar with my work, and I'm happy that I can call him someone within that area that I trust. Anyways, check out the Cup cars. They're out there doing their thing, and now it's time for the Truck Series race. Let's get those trucks over to the grid and get you set up for the Truck Series race at Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Practice sessions for the Truck Series, Xfinity Series, and Cup Series has wrapped up. Overall, what I saw standing here in the infield, Truck Series, Xfinity Series, they draft good. It's definitely not pack racing. Cup Series, I think, has the best package to produce possibly some pack racing here. But as you can see here, the trucks are getting lined up here on the grid. They're about to do the drivers lineup here in a little bit and just kind of get this truck race going. We're going to sit back and enjoy it and show you guys a little behind the scenes of the Truck Series and Xfinity Series race. It's the Beauty 41 of Rouse Chastain. Will a watermelon be smashed today or tomorrow? Hopefully not the watermelon truck being smashed.
Please welcome to the stage Kathy Bradley, Atlanta Chapter Director for Speedway Children's Charities, and Kyle Chapman, Business Development Manager for Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Hey Carson, do you mind if I get that hat on camera for not an NFT dealer? I support this movement.
About time. I'm gonna start like a JPEG. Like JPEG versus PNG. I think it would be like really like chaotic, a lot of wrecks or dude, Vegas is chaotic, man. No, I started with it. I just got okay, just stay in the front. Alright. Well, nice to see you. Good luck. Yeah, I got you.
Carson Hospital. Thank you guys so much.
It's going to race like a super speedway to start, especially if we get a late restart. We're going to be 2-3 lanes.
Okay, so super speedway at like on the restarts, and then once the long group like runs kick in.
I think it'll get single file. If not, I think it'll get single file pretty quick. I think the trucks. It's going to be between the trucks and the Cup for the best package. I think Xfinity. I think it has the potential to be really good, but our car sucks up really, like just like Daytona. Remember how Daytona we were all just patch? Same thing here. It's really good. I was actually like very pleasantly surprised. So.
And you're starting where again?
In the back. 30 seconds or something like that.
Go in the back. Yeah, just stay in the back, right?
Well, I mean, we've had negative luck this year. By now, we should have had all top 10.
I just remember, that Vegas. Oh my God, yeah. I've never seen you that mad ever.
Yeah.
Something happened to that car bad. I don't know what it was, but we missed that. Final grade, would you say yes or pass? What would you say?
I prefer the old style Atlanta, right? That's just me. I think a lot of racers do because you like to feel that. You like to be, yawed out, and it's just got that old school feel. And you top, bottom, and you're not dictated by other people to run your race for you. Like again, if I didn't have Ty behind me, I don't know if we would have finished second today, right? But old school Atlanta, really good. I think we'd be running for a win today, and we'd run up front the whole time. We got at stage points. We don't have stage points now. There's no help for me at the beginning of the race. race. So
last year, but
I prefer old style, but as long as the fans like it, I mean, this was different. It was unique. I'll give it that. It was chaotic. So they had something to watch. That's for dang sure. I just, I just wish we got some stage points.
He shoved him right by me. I mean, if it wasn't him, it would have been a different result more than likely. I don't know. We won't ever know, but it could have been. That's the thing about it. A lap truck just shoved the guy out that won the race and then blocked everybody else that had a run too. Like, I get it. We're teammates. You're trying to help them out, but you your other teammate. Whatever.
Now, as you saw there, things got a little heated with the Kyle Busch Motorsports drivers of Chandler Smith after he wasn't too happy with the way that John Hunter Nemechek and his teammate Corey Heim ended up working there to kind of screw over Chandler Smith, according to his words. I'm using that as a much nicer word than what he used. But, you know, he was definitely very upset with the way that went down for Corey Heim, a part-time driver for Kyle Busch Motorsports, to get the win there when he felt like one of the full-time drivers maybe should have been the guy to go for the win there. But I digress. Great race overall for the first one. The Xfinity Series drivers are getting ready. Noah Gregson's sipping on his water, listening to his own music there. He's chatting with his good buddy Josh Berry, his teammate. Hey, he's another guy from Hendersonville, Tennessee. Got Ty Gibbs, grandson of Coach Joe Gibbs there, chatting with his team and Coach Joe Gibbs himself. And then we had a little flyover action for the Xfinity Series race, and it was time to get this one going. You know, it's kind of funny. I don't know if you guys saw this or not, but they had like 12 planes flying over for the Truck Series and then only 4 for the Xfinity Series. I don't know. I thought that was interesting. You can't hear it here, but they sang the national anthem before the truck race, but God Bless America before this race. That was just kind of interesting there. Ty Gibbs giving a pat on the back to his team. I wanted to go up and say that Darian would not be jinxing him today, but funny, he said, there's no such thing as jinxes, I believe in God. I just thought that was very Ty Gibbs moment, but I gotta say I agree with him. I'm a proud Christian myself. Don't really talk about that too much, and nor do I want to push at anyone, so don't take too much offense for that. Enjoy the Xfinity race. It's going to be a good one. Claudia and I come in the middle of the Xfinity race to feed our cat. We had to come get the Wi-Fi to do it though. He was like over in a corner for some reason, and we hollered at him. He come over, and then I fed him, and now he's happy.
Yeah, hold on. Let me find the picture. It is so cute. Like I said kitty, and he came over to the camera.
Oh, hello, Mr. Shuggy. We'll see you tomorrow night.
excited. I'd say it was like a Daytona Talladega with somehow hold your breath even more.
Anything that could be different when we come here next summer?
That's not my job to worry about. I just drive what they tell me.
Welcome back to the infield.
Yeah, the racing, full day of racing. It was kind of interesting because this did not feel like a mile and a half racetrack.
It definitely felt like mini Daytona. I won't say mini Talladega because they get more wide at Talladega.
Yeah.
It felt like mini Daytona.
Well, and I was going to say, like, at the end of the truck race, I was telling Daniel that it was almost that anticipation, like, who's going to duck out of line, because they were going single file, and it was that anticipation. I'm moving out of the way, sorry. But yeah, it was good. It's kind of weird to think we're at a mile and a half track. So, yeah, full day of racing. We got the Cup race tomorrow. I'm really excited about that. The practice was really cool for that. But yeah, so right now we're going to head back to camp and enjoy this time as campers in the infield. So.
Yeah, so at this point,
I think what we're going to try to do is kind of like walk around and just kind of show y'all some of the real life here in the infield and what it's all about.
not a too far walk back to our tent.
Thankfully, the sun was out today.
You have no clue how thankful I am for that because my shoes were so muddy this morning.
Well, listen to this. I have a sweet husband. So I told him, hey, you probably want to bring some muddy, shoes to get dirty, like boots or whatever. So what does he do? He listens to his wife, brings his boots. What do I not do? Bring any kind of shoes to get dirty. I have my nice customized Nike shoes.
And these look awesome. We had a lot of people say these look like Darrell Waltrip's Western Auto Paint scheme.
So I had these shoes. Last night I was wearing bright white shoes. So who does not listen to themselves? But sweet husband over here let me borrow his boots while he had to get his tennis shoes dirty. But it was squishy. I mean, the parts of the grass might be, as you can see right there, it's kind of clumped up. But this walkway this morning was squish, squish, squish.
Yeah, everywhere, every step.
Yeah, so it's getting better. Probably by the time we leave tomorrow, it'll probably be, mostly dried up. But at least this part is dry now. The sun was nice and out today.
And keep this in mind, these are the same tennis shoes that I had to wear in the media center. So I did everything I could to make sure that I could walk in as least muddy place as possible and then try to clean those off before we went inside. So not the most ideal grass conditions here earlier today. Late night dinner, but it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be nice and warm, good fresh food. Claudia's over here cooking.
Peeling carrots at a racetrack.
I know. We've got some potatoes, carrots, there's an onion to be cooked. I'll probably cry over that.
Sausage. We're gonna have us we got aluminum foil, we're gonna throw it on the grill.
Little hobo pack.
Yeah.
You can hear it in the background, Bandoleros are racing tonight, but we're kind of all raced out. We'll let them do their thing and we'll eventually eat and go to sleep. What you doing there, Chef Claudia?
We're getting this portioned out. Probably made a little too much, but you know what? We weren't gonna take an onion home and all that, so we better cook it all.
We ain't had much except for some complimentary snacks from the media center. This warm food is gonna really hit the spot tonight. We'll get our bellies full and we'll sleep real good.
This is gonna be huge. Okay.
Yeah, but honestly, I'm kind of hungry enough. I think I could eat this. What do you think?
Yeah, probably so. Got to put some butter on it. Brought some seasonings along with us. Yeah, gonna get this ready and just kind of chill out. This is such a fun experience. I really enjoyed just kind of, race is over? Oh, well, we'll just walk right over to
It's very relaxing
our bed,
just to know that, like, hey, I'm staying here,
Yeah.
And it's a whole lot better. We've got more of our night compared to yesterday getting settled in at midnight.
It's gonna be fun. Getting to kind of just sit here and chill out. The track's right there.
Maybe chat with some of our neighbors, kind of get to know other campers.
Yeah, we love camping. I mean, we bought this setup. What was it, last year?
Last year.
Wow. Honestly, it felt like we've had it longer than that.
It's come together real quickly, and we've gotten a good amount of stuff.
Yeah, and the thing is, we've upgraded almost each time. We started with just the tent itself, and we didn't have any mat to sleep on. I was just borrowed some comforters from my parents' house, and we're like, oh, we're fine.
We learned real quick that was not a good idea.
So then I upgraded a little bit more, and we got a sleeping mat, if you want to call it. It self-inflated, didn't need an air pump. You just kind of pump it up by your hand. It was okay. It got you off a couple inches, but now we upgraded to the air mattress. Oh, so much better. I mean, it was a little bit of an investment, but it's so neat. You know, we want to, I mean, I would definitely do this again, but the only other track we could really make it work is probably Bristol. The biggest thing for us tent campers is a bathroom. You know, a shower maybe, you know, you could do away with, but you kind of need to go to the bathroom. We just kind of throw some herbs on there. What I do, Italian seasoning, I think is what we want. Yeah. And then some garlic powder, I think is what you requested. Got some little individual salt and pepper. Get some more on that. We love making these at home. I've made them before with like shrimp and potatoes, but this one,
yeah, with the shrimp, it's really good.
This one's, I think, a lot easier because you don't have to worry about cooking the, like, you know, with dealing with raw meat, really you just got to make sure your vegetables are cooked through and your potatoes are soft. The potatoes is what takes forever, you know, just to cook. But yeah, you're essentially just heating it up versus the shrimp one. You got to be careful, like, you know, to actually cook your shrimp and then you don't throw it into the end, you know. I think, honestly, this ingredient list is the easiest one. Heat is on.
Yeah, we're ready to put this on the grill.
Food is on. Gotta get the other one on there.
It's gonna be a tight fit, but let's see if we can make it happen.
I think so. We could even lean it up on the other one if we had to. Yeah. Close that lid.
Yep. Let it cook for a little bit. I have no clue what is happening over there, but there's like flames, explosions.
Well, it's not now.
Now there's a firework. You look cold.
A little bit. Got my NASCAR quilt.
That your sister gave you.
Yeah, well, yeah, she gave it to us, for Christmas. So, perfect occasion to use it. Dinner's ready.
You want to open one of those and show us what we got?
Yeah. I see the steam rolling out.
Ooh. That smells good and it looks good.
And it looks very warm, which makes me happy.
All right, let's enjoy our supper.
At what time? 10:17. Don't worry about what time it is at the racetrack.
Yeah, we lose track of time when we're having fun. Thank you, Lord, for this meal. Thank you for a good day here so far. We ask you to go with us and provide for us. Continue to grow our channel, Lord. Just want to pray. Amen.
I like how you said our channel.
It's becoming our channel.
Uh-huh.
You okay?
We're hot.
But is it good? The potatoes are done. Pretty good, at least.
Wow, that sausage is hot.
Really?
Yes, be careful with the sausage.
My overall thoughts on dinner. You can tell I clearly hated it.
Yeah, I guess it was just the worst.
Good meal plan, Claudia. I loved it.
Easy, super easy.
Now, my belly's full of warm food, ready to go brush my teeth, and do that. Go to sleep.
I still got a shower, and the thought of having wet hairs.
Not sound like a good time.
No, and the thought is it's like 52 right now, and the thought it's going to get like 12 degrees colder. It sounds horrible.
We're going to use all the blankets we brought tonight.
Yeah, and like thermal socks and sweatpants and hoodies and all the above.
That's not good. Y'all need help?
One thing I love about the infield is seeing how creative people are with their little rigs of not sitting high so they can see. So this person has like built like a whole setup on a trailer, it looks like. Or you can just put a simple way, have a folding chair on top of the pickup truck. Whichever way, this is such a cool view right here. I spot our spot. We can tell by the Bowman and Chase flags. It has been super windy here this weekend. So yeah, I think you're seeing our flags real well. That makes sense.
It looks like you're in here, but you're not.
It's funny when I zoom in, I don't see the net, but when I zoom out, I see the net. All right, so got our pajamas on. I'm rocking the Chase Elliott pajamas tonight. Just kidding. It's literally just the shirt, but gonna wear it for the pajamas tonight.
I got NWP hoodie on, pajamas, keeping my socks on. We've got 3 total blankets, and they are keeping me plenty warm because it's gonna dip down. Let me see here.
I think it was around 40. 7 a.m.
By 7 a.m. it'll be 40 degrees.
So we better enjoy this weather while we have it. My face is warm because we've got sun/windburn. So I think that's keeping me warm right now, but like last night, it started off comfortable and then it got freezing.
Yeah, so right now I feel comfortable underneath 3 blankets. We've got some nice lighting in here.
So we got these little string lights and this little ring light. Also during the summertime, which is nice, it has a fan option.
Yeah.
So it's not...
But we don't need a fan tonight.
No. I think we started with a fan last night because I was like, oh, it just feels like a cool night. Nope. I was like, quickly turn that off.
Well, it was cool for sure.
Yeah, too cold. What have you thought of camping so far?
Oh, I've loved this. This is a new experience for both of us. I've been coming to NASCAR races since 2009, but never had a chance to camp at the track. Me and my dad, we camped at a neighboring state park. It wasn't far from Bristol one time, but we did not camp at the racetrack. So this is definitely unique. There's definitely a lot of people. At least one intoxicated dude come up and chat with us tonight. So that was interesting.
I think it was funny. He was said something about us taking pictures of our
aluminum
foil.
He said, I was admiring y'all taking pictures of aluminum foil. And I said, yeah, I'm kind of a YouTuber, so we like to document our journeys.
We're those weird people that take videos of our food and talk through a phone.
Yeah, we're laying in the back of my pickup truck talking to a phone. As they're still racing Legends cars and Bandoleros. I don't know how late they're going to be doing that.
Hopefully not too late because we want to get to sleep.
Yeah, and I'm sure those guys don't want to race all night.
Well, I think that'll do it for the night, and we will see y'all in the morning.
NASCAR Cup Series tomorrow.
Yay!
Dropped from 50 something to I don't know, 35 at least. It got cold tonight.
It's 35 degrees still at 8 a.m. I can see my breath. I've gotten up and moved around. Somewhere in there is Claudia, trying to stay warm, but refusing to go get dressed so we can go somewhere where it is warm. Hello in there.
No.
I want to get the expert's opinion in here. Now, Claudia here works full-time in catering. So, something that we've kind of known about but haven't really seen really up in person is NASCAR catering. And,
so I'm going to work in it one day.
Yeah. Hello. But over there, you can maybe see some of the big catering setup that they have for teams. Just get whatever they want.
It's race day.
It's race day. Race day, y'all.
Okay, race day picks.
Ross Chastain.
Okay. Reasoning?
Just because I feel like he didn't do too good in the truck race, but he's been so good these last few weeks. Win is definitely coming soon for him. Anything can happen here, as we've seen so far this weekend. Corey Heim got his first win. Maybe we'll see another first-time winner in the Cup Series with Ross Chastain. That's who I'm thinking. Who do you think's going to win there?
I think is going to win. Well, it's going to be a very chaotic race, I think. I think early on they're going to ride the old choo-choo train early on in the race. But in the end, I think Kyle Larson will somehow find a way to win. This would kind of be his first super speedway win in a way. Kind of, maybe, I guess, in a weird way, but
National Super Speedway.
come on, man. Ain't no real super speedway though, Danny, so I'm gonna go with Larson.
And who do you think's gonna win?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Oh, well, that's too bad. I didn't know either. You put me on the spot.
Okay. So
I know, because I wanted a raw reaction.
Ty Dillon or something.
No. You know what? I'm going to go Suarez. I'll stick with the Trackhouse theme.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
All right, Darian's gonna show us how it's done getting up here.
The last time I walked up here, so let's actually try and run it. I'm gonna get a little bit of a head start.
Please don't fall and hurt yourself. What'd I just tell you? You had a caution.
Get back down. I did it! Did it, guys.
With a little bit of a caution.
Yeah.
Well, almost sloppy.
No, she's signing it.
Oh.
It reminds me of the shirt.
Wait, I've lost her. Where'd she even go?
She went, look. This reminds me of the Sharpie incident at SRX.
I just got Danny, man. It's black.
Oh no.
Alex Bowman, lover of black pins.
Oh, his merch is black.
Well, you can see it in the sun.
Yeah, this looks in the
Actually, I can't see it right now.
I almost found
Hold it. Okay, there, yeah.
There it is, look. It's better than a black hat.
First autograph for my new diecast. Not bad. Not too bad.
And by the way, this is our good friends Sloppy and Jordan. You guys have probably seen them before.
What's up?
Now, in this part right here, I'm trying not to show you guys too much here because there is actually a video already on the channel that's titled pretty much The Sights and Sounds of NASCAR Behind the Scenes of Atlanta Motor Speedway. I think it was actually NASCAR Cup Series Behind the Scenes or something like that. Anyways, if you guys want to check out some great behind the scenes footage of the Cup race, go back and check out that video in its entirety and you'll be able to see more of the footage like what you're seeing right here on your screen, and it'll have not really as much commentary from me as much as what it says, the sights and sounds of NASCAR. Go check that out, and we'll go straight to the national anthem, and then we'll pick up just a little bit after that and get pretty much to the finish of the race before we head out of here.
digest right now.
What do you think of the track? And what did you?
It's pretty wild. It's really hard to digest right now.
What did you learn that you think you could use in July?
I'm hoping we can go unrestricted in July.
How much would you say that truck race prepared you for today?
I made most of my mistakes yesterday, unfortunately, for Nice Motorsports. I cleared myself up off of 4 and damaged the tail, and then did it again. So I didn't put myself in that position today, and I think I probably would have done it today, like trying to fight up for the top. I was just trying too hard yesterday, and I feel like since California, since the crash, I've just not hustled the car, and I hustled the truck yesterday, and I cost Al Neese and the Florida Watermelon Association like a good run because of it. So I need to dial that back in trucks. I dial it back in Cup, but I got in the truck, and I just felt like I could hustle it and do more, and I just overstepped a couple times. So I did. I got a lot of the bad things out of the way, and also just on and off pit road, just pit stops. Like, it just doesn't. I cannot put a price on how valuable it is for me to get on track on the weekend we race in Cup ahead of time.
Hey guys, thanks for checking out our camping video here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Special thanks to the folks at Atlanta Motor Speedway for providing us the opportunity to cover this weekend's race and give you guys behind the scenes looks at this weekend's racing events, as well as show you the full NASCAR camping experience here from our point of view at least. Claudia, how'd you enjoy yourself?
Oh, I really liked it. I think the only con was the weather. It got a little chilly. It was like 35 this morning. But, you know, can't complain other than that. Would you do it again?
I would definitely do it again. I will consider it, maybe the possibility of doing this again in July. If nothing else, you know, the racing action here, I think it's going to be easier for Atlanta Motor Speedway to sell camping experiences here. I think it's going to be easier to sell tickets here.
Yeah, for example, like here's turn 4 right here that you can just watch from your campsite.
I mean, what I saw is exactly what the common NASCAR fan would probably like to see. Like it or not, you know, a lot of drivers say they don't like the style. A few fans say they don't like the style. What I would say the common fan prefers this, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I liked it. It was close racing, and I think that's what they wanted.
So the new Atlanta has great racing that I think the fans are going to like, and the camping here, well, that's just an added bonus. You should check it out sometime. Go to Atlanta Motor Speedway's website, book your camping site for next year.
Absolutely.
Goodbye.
That's good. Hey race fans, thanks for watching this video from DannyBTalks. If you're new to my channel, please be sure to hit subscribe and click the notification bell so you never miss another video from my channel.